But yeah, so next on my list, I have Witcher season 3.
Oh yeah.
Big reason.
Yeah, I mean,
Henry Cavill is not in it.
I'm not a big fan when people say, "Oh, it got review bombed," but I think this is one of those things where it's like people are taking a protest and not watching. Usually, people are like, "Oh, it got review bombed." Like, you mean a bunch of people who didn't like it actually voted that they didn't like it? Like, that's just how voting works.
Yeah, that's how it works. Shane.
But I think a lot of people are like not watching this out of protest.
Yeah, because Henry Cavill's not in it, and he even came out and said, "You told me this." He said the writers.
He said why he left. Was they weren't staying true, and it's like, so that's like, I agree with you. I think that's good. I didn't even. When I was looking through, I don't even remember even seeing that. I thought I saw Blood Origin. I didn't know season 3 was coming. But yeah, it's gonna be a big flop.
And that spinoff
people are team Henry. Like I said, the first episode will have to be epic for them to get any kind of traction.
Yeah, it's the first.
I would say like the first 15 minutes of the first episode have to be crazy.
Yeah, so I don't think it's going to make it past season 3. I'd be very surprised, especially with, again, recasting. This is not on Liam Hemsworth. Do not give him any flack.
Yeah, I don't think it's his fault, no.
But I don't think it's going to do well overall. I mean, there's pretty quick points for me on that. But
I think we're just moving this era where like producers and writers thinks they bigger than the people. It's like
egos.
The actors, you know what I mean? Even if the actors do have big egos, the actors are who we are coming to see. Like, it just is what it is. Like, you know what I mean? There's a reason Arnold Schwarzenegger can barely speak English, and he's one of the biggest movie stars there ever was. It's like, we're going to see him. Like, it didn't really, like, you don't actually have to be a good actor, as you know what I mean, to a certain extent, if you got the look, and the swag and the right script. And I think, like I said, I cannot believe they let Henry Cavill. Like, whatever he wants to do for Witcher, you do it. Yeah. Like, whatever he says. If the director, the writer, like, get him out of here then. Like, he's Kobe Bryant or Michael Jordan, and then the coach, if he doesn't like the fucking coach, you get him out of there. Like, and they're doing the opposite. Like, we're Netflix. You know, it's like,
bitch.
Whatever. Like, you just lost. Exactly. Like, I'm assuming he wasn't getting paid crazy. Like, he probably was doing it for a fair price. I'm not saying he probably wasn't getting lowball, but I mean, he wasn't like holding them.
I want to Google it.
Yeah, he probably wasn't. Let's see.
Yeah, Google it.
I want to know because, like I said, I never saw anything crazy.
Nah, maybe I'll say 100K per episode, 100 to 200K. I feel like that just sounds like because Henry Cavill's a big name and that's a big franchise. I don't think $1 million yet. I don't think for that.
He got $1 million per episode for Witcher season 2.
Okay, never mind.
So season 1 was
myself.
probably like $100,000.
I said 250.
Yeah, no, it probably was a lot less. They just didn't know how good it was going to be, so they.
But $1 million? Damn, I thought
that's a lot.
I thought it'd be for this season.
But there's only like 6, right, or something. It's not like 12.
No, it's not.
It's like maybe 10.
But that makes sense. I'm not surprised at the number at all.
But that's what we said, like 10 mil, a modest, fair, like, and it's
for
like
his status.
For his status, yeah. Well, anyway, yeah. I would
shit. I should have 10
Well, I'm just saying, like, I never held him. Like, he could have held them hostage after season 1 and been like, "You would give me $5 million an episode." They probably would have had to do it.
Yeah.
But I would, like I said, they need to go more back to how like sports does it. Like the players are what matter, like, and the actors are what matter. Especially when you got a franchise. Not always. If like you got a vision and this guy's being an asshole, like Edward Norton, where like he's fucking up your vision for the Avengers, and even though he's a great actor, you got to get the fuck out of here. Like that makes sense. But like you got a guy who just killed The Witcher, people love it. Fucking, he's also Superman, and people love him, and it's like, you know what? And then you piss him off. He comes out publicly saying like the reason I didn't leave because of money. I left because they don't care because I want this to be like a fan service, and fucking they didn't want to do that, and fucking now, like you said, it's gonna flop. Like,
it's gonna flop hard.
And like you said, they showed with Blood Origin already, and it's like, and like I said, I watched the first episode in its entirety, and I didn't think it was terrible. I didn't think it was the worst shit they got on there.
Yeah, man.